direct war between Iran and Israel, and it's as deadly as we feared. Israeli jets are operating freely over Iran. Iranian missiles are crashing into Tel Aviv and caught in the crossfire. Not Ayatollah Khamenei or Benjamin Netanyahu, but innocent Iranians and Israelis. They're the ones who are facing the worst of this. This is the fourth day of the fighting. Israel hit Iranian nuclear sites on Friday morning. They also took out top Iranian commanders, including their army chief. At first, Tehran was shocked. They had no clue what hit them. But by Friday night, they began responding. And since then, Iran has fired ballistic missiles every night, on Saturday, on Sunday, and chances are even tonight. Now we come to Israel. Their operations appear to be more targeted, quite opposite to what we saw in Gaza. Israel is hitting 3 sets of targets in Iran: nuclear facilities, air defense systems, and top military commanders. By Saturday, Israel claimed it had air superiority from western Iran to Tehran. What does that mean? It means that Israel had largely taken out Iran's air defenses. So Israeli warplanes could operate freely over this region without any fear of being shot down. And since then, we've seen multiple airstrikes. Yesterday, 50 Israeli fighter jets targeted Iran. They hit more than 100 targets, including air defense units, missile storage facilities, and even the Defense Ministry headquarters. Israel has released footage of some of those attacks. Take a look at this. That doesn't look good for Iran. Their assets are basically sitting ducks. Plus, some of their top leaders are being taken out. Yesterday, Israeli fighter jets killed 4 Iranian commanders: the Revolutionary Guard's intel chief, his deputy, the chief of the Quds Force intelligence, and his deputy. Basically, the top level of Iranian intelligence has been wiped out in these strikes. The idea is to cripple Tehran's decision-making. And what about civilians? More than 200 people have been killed so far, plus 1,200 people are injured. Unlike Israel, Iran does not have a network of bunkers, nor does it have advanced air defenses. And today, Prime Minister Netanyahu made a bold declaration. He said, Tehran is burning.
Our wonderful pilots are above Tehran. Tehran is burning. But we are aiming not at civilians, even though we told them to evacuate, and they are evacuating. It's happening now. You don't hear of it because the Iranians are hiding it, but this is what is happening.
Israel clearly has a military edge. They may not get a chance like this again, not just to degrade the nuclear program, but to weaken the Iranian regime. At the same time, Tehran is not collapsing. Dozens of their military commanders have been killed, yes, yet Iran is firing missiles at will. And they have a lot more left, a lot of firepower. Reports say Iran has a stockpile of 3,000 missiles. They may not be able to defend, but they can certainly attack.